Sir, just a follow-up question. Would that confirm, sir, her other statement na we should start doing daw po yung manual operation system sa LTO? Paano po natin maiiwasan din yung panibago na namang anomalies or controversies doing the manual operation?
I don't know where number one, asked me to comment on her statement. I didn't agree, but DOTC Secretary of Jesus is actually has a memo recommending para what to do with the Stratcom contract. And I understand we're already coming up with terms of reference. Kung either the expiration of the contract by Stratcom or pre-termination of the contract.
Okay, last question, Gina.
Yung manual, wala naman nagbubukahin, imano-mano natin ito. Yung issue sa mga sinuspending LTO officials has to deal with officers that are not yet corrected ng manual kasi. But Secretary of President did inform me, meron allegedly dumaan doon sa digitized person at nai-register nila yung fictitious vehicle. Pag sinabing fictitious vehicle, yung nag-isip na sila ng anong numero, dinescribe nila ng anong gusto nila at tinanggap lahat. Walang tumingin. Wala nag-inspection ng makina, walang tumingin ng sasakyan, pati insurance companies sometimes, certain insurance companies, meron na rin yung parang hindi ko dadali ko lang, papakita mo, meron na insurable interest. Hindi na rin may inspection.
Okay, last question, Angela Becco, Malaya.
Sir, good afternoon. Si Senator John McCain po ng United States has said that the U.S. government should support ASEAN nations in standing up to China regarding the West Philippine Sea dispute. Since the U.S. government has already supported us through Ambassador Wong, what other kinds of support or assistance do we still need from the U.S. and from ASEAN?
Di ba siguro more than anything, but wala yung issue. The issue dito is all claimants keep on saying, let us adhere to international law. At for the end time, yung international law kasi involved is called the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, which was promulgated or adopted in, if I remember correctly, 1982. At ano sinasabi ng UNCLOS? UNCLOS basically says you have an exclusive economic zone defined as 200 miles from your continental shelf. Yung RIPA, which was not part of the dispute until they came up with the 9-dash theory of theirs, is 80 miles from Palawan and about 570 miles from Hainan Island in China, which is the closest point. So, pag sinabi natin adhere to international law, and we expect China to adhere to that, and with America backing us up, and the other ASEAN claimants, we expect that the UN and America and other interested parties who have to traverse this body of water will insist on freedom of navigation. And yung adherence to UNCLOS, the United Nations Convention on the Sea. Okay. So, ang issue lang, bakit may certain part kasi, bakit ba tayo religion? Bakit mo binubunggo ito napakahinga ating bansa? Hindi mo binubunggo. Ang ginagawa lang ho natin, pinoprotekta natin yung karapatan natin. Dahil yung karapatan natin, kung hindi mo i-exercise, inabago mo. At yung pag-reserve mo, mas parang sa akin yan. At kung sige sa inyo na po, o di ba kumalis tayo sa kanila ayaw. And I don't think I will be doing my duty to the people, to the state, if we agree na, sige, lahat ng gusto nyo sa inyo na nadala natin sa akin. O mali at ang prinsipyo. We believe your basis for claims is well-founded, especially under this treaty ratified by so many countries, including China.
Sir, follow-up po. Will we still file that protest before the UN that you said earlier?
Marami na tayong final ng protest. Meron sila mga final ng protest natin. Ang importante na dito is still kept, let them defend themselves in the international law as to where the validity of their claim lies. Sa atin, just to move on forward, hindi ba natin pwedeng pag-agrihan na yung mga pinagtatalunan natin, mag-agris practice. Sige, pinagtatalunan natin yan sa kategory. Pero hindi naman natin pinagtalunan tulad ng rate bank. No 1970s pa tayo doon. Kailan yung 9-dash theory na, parang late 2000 na dumating. Bakit naman biglang nadamay kung hindi dati kadamay?
Okay, thank you, Mr. President.
Meron pa na sa loob. One last question. Hindi dito na. Kaya, pakinasabi ko yun. Last two.
We would like to know if, I'm Charles Ignacio, from the White. I would like to know if there's a plan to strengthen the present Mindanao and Task Force Mindanao Integration project. Because I think the head of this was armed with a resignation letter, and the past president noted and said it to you. I wonder if this resignation letter should be very.
I don't get the question. Is there a resignation letter?
Resignation letter, yes.
There's no resignation letter that I saw. But I was handed several documents. But Mr. Roberto did say that his term ends 2012.
Okay, last. TV5. Comment.
Morning, sir. Good afternoon, sir. Sir, simple lang, ano yung plano natin dito sa mga kababayan natin dito sa Central Mindanao? Kasi hindi naman ngayon lang binaha ito. At may posibilidad na baka magtuloy-tuloy pa yung pagbaha dito. Kasi kahit kiniklear nila yung mga water release, may bumababa. Ano po yung plano natin? Thank you po.
Well, tuloy-tuloy mo na yung ginagawa pag-i-clear niya. Hindi ka naman siguro kakarating. Kanina namin dinidiscuss ngayon. Pero bottom line, yung lahat na dito sa evacuation center, yun ang unang priority ko. Inaasikaso pa sila. Pag inaasikaso, may pagkain ba? Meron bang shelter? Meron bang gamot? Pag yung masyado ba yung tigil-tigil? At meron isa nagkaramdaman, madali magkahawa-hawa. Tinanong ko na rin yung tubig. Tubig na inumin. Meron ba dyan na ligtas? Sufficient, ba? At ang report sa atin, provide na rin sa government. Okay yun. Plus, nag-provide na rin ng DOH. Yung pinirect ko kanina kung ano kasi sa naibigay, both sa Region 12 at saka sa ARP. Tapos, yung pag-uwi natin dito, ipapasa natin sa consultant sa atin lahat, i-review itong plan for the Mindanao River Basin Development. If re-evaluate all of these so-called high-impact projects, ito ba tamang intervention para maibsan yan? I also will be consulting, hindi ko napakit kanina, yung malaking incentives to go into biofuels under our various laws. So I will be asking the Department of Energy to evaluate totoo bang pwede ba i-transform ito hyacinth into fuel to generate electricity? Okay. I will ask if they already have a study on it. Yung siguro the Department of Health also weigh in. Ano bang kung sinulog yan, kunyari i-prepare mo muna yung ayawas, sinulog mo yan, ano bang ipo-produce yan? May plus, may minus. Pero curious na ako, napaka pwedeng magkaroon ng use ito nagpapipinsala sa atin. So if I can just add, di ba pag sa pisina ko katabi yung Pasig River, araw-araw may water baby ako tumadalo sa akin. Pero hindi katulad ito. Ngayon kanina, siguro close to 2 meters yung tinututukan ng tao. Nalulutang. Siyempre, highest sa taas, may kampong sa ilalim, pero nakita mo putik na ang kapal ng putik. Paano lumulutang? Yung putik na parang, ang press mo, putik na more of about 1 meter to 2 meters in height. At siyempre, pag gano'n na sufficient velocity, lahat ng infrastructure, kaya mo sila yun. Mapatanong natin yun. How did it get to that point? Yung pinagbibiro nga, nadala natin sa Spratis yan, yung mga isla natin doon, islands, maski high tide nakalutang. Pero, sorry, pinag-ako na konti po. Kanina lang talaga, nung umiikot kami, tinitingnan lang namin. Kung sakali makuha man natin lahat dyan, saan mo ilalagay? Dahil, di ba parang yung pag tinignan mo, may portion, nakalulong pa rin sa tubig. Yung kabilang portion naman parang hindi, medyo masigit na rin. So, below sea level road to Cotabato City, parang alam ko medyo kaplat na po dito. Dito ka pala nabasa. Tinignan natin kayo ng paraan na dito. Pag tinignan niyo yung buhangin na nasa labas, yung parang may mga seashells na kasama, nasa beach na. Napaka-inland na natin ito. So, ano nga ba ang mga pwedeng dapat? Anong pwedeng gawin? Kailan gagawin ito? Yun ang pinakako natin sa mga NGO. Pagbalik namin, meron tayong konkretong plano at timetable kung ano mga gagawin. But of course, meron pwedeng kang gawin sa tagulan, meron kang hinahintay na bumalik ng init. Pero sa ngayon, gusto ko lang bisita ko dito, makita ko personally. Pero more than anything, ma-emphasize na kailangan hindi yung pagdaldalo ko nasa kaso lahat. Kailangan kasi wala ako dito inaasikaso. Hanggang kakailangan ng pag-asikaso ng pamamahay. Kaya parating binabaha, sorry last year lang, paalala ko lang ako, magsiselebrate pa lang kami ng 1 year sa ano, in 1 week's time. Kaya yung sakop po namin yung ngayon pa lang. Okay ba? Nagkakapon sa inyo.
Okay, thank you, Mr. President. Thank you.